I want to wrap week 10 with a conversation once again about, let's go back to the Thursday night football game.
Okay.
I didn't bet it, bro. I didn't bet Jamar Chase, man. Verbatim, dude. I even said what his odds were going to be after.
Wow.
Plus 700. That's what he is right now for Offensive Player of the Year. Last week, prior, he was 16-1. Goes out, has a monster game, 260 plus yards, 3 touchdowns. Now he's 7-1. He's in a contract year. I can't give up on the Bengals, bro. Am I crazy?
Don't give up on them. I'm being very optimistic here. Don't ever give up on that because they have the opportunity, Nick, to put up video game like numbers for the remainder of this year. It doesn't even matter. Is it also, I have to ask you this question. Is it the Ravens secondary or are they that good? It's tough for me to diagnose with the Ravens. There's weeks in which I'm like, you guys are elite at the defensive positions, like corner and safety. But then there's weeks in which they're getting torched, and I'm confused. Is it play calling?
Look, I think
it's.
Can I say both?
Yeah, it's fair to say both.
So here's the thing, right? The Bengals are 4-6, right? And they're the 9 seed. Joe Burrow, 24 touchdowns to 4 interceptions. He's lit up the Ravens. He's lit up the Raiders. He's lit up the Ravens again. He lit up the Commanders. He lit up the Chiefs, right? And their wins are against the Giants, the Browns, the Raiders, the Panthers. So you're not exactly beating the juggernaut teams. The silver lining is that you're losing to them by 1 score, so you're not getting blown out also.
Yeah.
They're plus 150 to make the playoffs. The division, I don't think they could get the division. I think the division is going to come down to Pittsburgh and the Ravens, and ironically enough, that's one of the big matchups this week. A lot of banger fucking football games in week 11.
Oh, yeah.
You know how we always say, there's 2 weekends a year where it's the +1 weekend, where it's yeah, you know what? You and Cameron, you guys should go out. Don't watch none of the games. I mean, I know you're going to end up watching, but hypothetically speaking, this is where you would go apple picking, go shopping maybe. Not this weekend, bro.
No.
Not this weekend. And it starts Thursday night with the Commanders and the Eagles. And they're plus 150 to make the playoffs. They're 45-1 to win the Super Bowl. And they're going to get T. Higgins back. I think that's really important that they get T. Higgins back. Even though Chase Brown fumbled, I still like Chase Brown. Gesicki. Obviously, we know about Chase. Their defense was starting to play better, and I still trust that the defense has changed. Baltimore's also a buzzsaw on offense, too.
Mm-hmm.
They got the number 1 running back and quarterback in fantasy football, and Zay Flowers is top 12. So they're putting up monster numbers this year on offense. I like the Bengals. I can't give up on the Bengals, and it leads me to this conversation before we get into Monday winners. I want to do sort of a rapid fire of what our playoff teams are going to be. Because the reason why I like the Bengals, I'm not asking them to catch the Ravens and the Steelers at 7 wins. I want them to catch the Chargers and the Broncos at 5-5 and 6-3.
That's what I was going to bring up.
It's the 6 and the 7 seeds I want them to capture. And you kind of control your own destiny because you know who the Bengals play this week? They play the Chargers. So this is kind of like a loser leaves town match in one way, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then guess what? 3 weeks from now, you know who you play? No, in December, you play the Broncos. So you kind of can control your own destiny. It's the Sunday night football game this week against the Chargers. It's not exactly a home field advantage that the Chargers have. You do have the same draft clash division rivalry between Herbert and Burrow. But bro, the Bengals, man, I can't give up on them, George. I can't give up on them. They're going to come off extended rest going into this Chargers game. And then they have the bye after that. So if they win this Chargers game, they'll be 5-6. Then they go into the bye and they play home Pittsburgh, at Dallas, at Tennessee, home Browns, home Broncos, at Pittsburgh. It might come down to the division for Pittsburgh in week 18 or the Bengals to make the playoffs with a win. And then, bro, I'll tell you this, man. We've seen that dude go into Arrowhead. We've seen that dude go into Tennessee. You know, when Tennessee was good with Vrabel. We've seen that dude go into Buffalo in the fucking snow. It don't matter. If I got Burrow, I'll take him in any place, especially how he's playing this year. So I can't give up on the Bengals. I think at 4-6, it comes down to this game this week. If they beat the Chargers, buckle up. Last year was Dear Buffalo. This year it's Dear Cincinnati. That was good, right?
That was great.
That's going to get clipped. Dom, clip this one, baby. Shouts to Dom, was over in Munich. The only good thing about the New York Giants franchise, our boy Dom.
I was about to say, bro, I know he probably can't like speak on the team, but I would love to have him on, even for like just a little bit, just to be like, just look at it, just be like, hey, give me body language right now. What are the vibes? What are we hearing on the down low?
Yeah, nah, I feel you, man.
Be nice. I know. Maybe I just got to call him separately.
Yo, true story, he don't tell me nothing, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah. And I don't want him to because he got like a good position. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
He don't tell me nothing. The only thing he tells me is if he's traveling with the team, because like last year they were supposed to come, he was going to come when the Raiders played.
Oh, perfect.
And he ended up coming here, but we just couldn't connect. Him and I couldn't connect. But like, that's the only thing, you know? And it's dope, man. He started. And also me, like, I'm not trying to dig for it, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe in a couple of years when.
And what are you trying to figure out?
Yeah, what?
What do you?
Are we gonna win 4 games this year? Whoa, no, fuck that. No, Dom, keep doing your thing, baby. Shouts to Dom, man.
Hey, but when we start doing good, the conversation will change.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Fuck yeah.
In his element, I'm a gold medalist, bronze like your medal is. So many deer in headlights, but it's bedtime. Hear that supper bell, main course, beat of venison. Dab. Most dangerous game. Either kill or be killed.